Hey, good morning, fam. It's 5:34, and thought I'd just kind of make a quick video, just get into it. So in the morning, doing some DoorDash. It's kind of my little extra cash that I can get, just for anything general. Get kids new shoes. If groceries are expensive, get more groceries. Take care of the fam, and then take care of the stuff I like. Outside of that, like collecting on these awesome platforms. Maybe getting a little bit extra, just in case we need it for something else. My wife knows me kind of like as a little, you know, like as a squirrel, where I'll kind of pick things up and store them, and then if things go south, we have that for next time. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Right now, I'm just waiting for some orders to pop up. Not sure what happened yesterday. I went to a Walgreens, and a person wanted 5 payday bars, which is cool. Sometimes I guess you get the munchies, and then 2 Coke Zeros. And I was telling my wife that I was on the phone. I was like, darn, they're out of paydays here, right? It was like the first time me doing a Walgreens order. And she's like, Coke Zeros. And I was like, don't judge. Maybe the Coke Zeros are for her and the 5 paydays are for her kids. Maybe they were good, or they just, need something to eat on. So it's a different experience. I think it's pretty cool as time has gone on that, hold on. Just cool people in the Discord, just chatting. As time goes on, that you pick up different skills, different experiences, and some people utilize that, some people don't. And I like to think of myself as a jack of all trades. I've kind of specialized in some things, but I like that I have this well-roundedness. Just me personally, this is my perception, and a bit from what people have come to glean, who've come to know me, and it's pretty cool. You can jump into conversations with people, find interest, and even if you have nothing in common, I think just listening to people as they speak is really, really cool. So it's kind of what I was just telling my wife about the Walgreens DoorDash order. Don't ever judge what people are coming from. You don't know what experiences they have, what insights, what thoughts. And even if you kind of go into a new domain, like really going into a Discord server, like I have, and just getting to meet a ton of cool people, you'll find other individuals that just have a different style of interaction, talking, speaking, and because you can't kind of see their expression on their face, that's something kind of I do, just because I've been in people interactions in the industries of sales, business, cold canvassing, advertisement, whatever. You're around long enough, you do enough jobs, right? So you kind of look at their words and the way the context is set up, and you get a certain type of impression, and you're like, huh, is this what they mean? Is that what they mean? And I think what we just need to do is just be kind to each other. I saw recently on Twitter, just people getting attacked, man, from their own platforms, from wherever they're at. So I don't like to name names, because it really, it's a stigma. Some people look at a certain organization and they're like, okay, well, they're good, they're bad, this one's better, that's better. We're all community, man. We're all like just striving, working hard. Just like I'm out here hustling, just trying to make sure I have a bag, that my family's taken care of, that I, have something that I'm into, so that way we can make it to the next day and the next day. And I think if we're kind to each other and kind to, support each other as a community, either physical communities or virtual communities, things will get along a lot better. People will do a lot better. And, times are kind of tough right now, man. So gas is a little up. Well, maybe not a little up, but a lot more up. Cost of things are up, and some people are struggling, man. So just be kind. And that goes back to the whole, context of conversation. So wherever we're at, whatever platform or industry or community that we're in, just, if someone says something that you don't like, take it as a grain of salt, or take the best and leave the rest. I think if we keep our minds open, we'll be able to just get a lot more insight over time. Especially me, like I was mentioning the Discord, going into it, there's one guy I kind of didn't really understand where he was coming from, and I think we both got frustrated. So what ended up happening was I just tried keeping a cool attitude. I'm sure the other guy tried keeping a cool attitude too, and we just came to a certain understanding. Sometimes just people's personalities clash, and that's cool. We could get to learn to get to know each other and get to see what we're all about. So it's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Going back with the Twitter thing, when people are like really attacking each other. So the thing of loyalty and pride, which is really cool. It's great to have that, but I think with so many opportunities out there and so many things to study, especially as the industry grows, whatever field you're in. So it could be crypto, it could be NFTs, it could be gaming, it could be just maybe you're into books, maybe you're into cosmetics, dolls. I don't know, man. Or physical collectibles. Just be kind with each other. If someone seems like they're really getting interested in something else, don't feel that as a personal betrayal. Just take it as, well, I'm happy for them. That's cool. They're going to something new. I've really enjoyed whatever content or additions they've done for the community, either through videos, dialogue, conversation, or just even pictures, man. The picture's worth 1,000 words. Just be great, be happy for them. And I think that if we do that and are kind, that's going to come back tenfold on us. Because if we have appreciation for the people, in the end, I think we appreciate ourselves. And if we can appreciate ourselves, then a lot of, I think, insecurities and doubts might start to disappear. Like I said, times are tough, man. The world could be a really tough place, and if we just stick together, work together, support each other, and be kind, not only will we get to understand where people are coming from, we'll have a better understanding of ourselves. I think we need to first understand to be understood. So I think that's my cool thoughts for this morning. Still waiting for an order to come through. I don't know what's going on in my area. There might be just a lot of dashers. Taking a short break from Lyft. So just try different things. My wife started doing deliveries for Walmart, and she really likes that. We were really concerned because with a lot of things for the Lyft drivers being dangerous. Albuquerque, guys, I'm sure it's going on everywhere else. There's a lot of carjackings, cars being stolen. My car, I had a 2007 Honda last year, stolen. And sure enough, it happened to be like the most popular car of that year, of 2021, being stolen. And 2007 Honda stolen. Big bummer, man. I'd gotten that car from when my bio mom passed away. So, yeah, man, just really sucked. We think we've seen it around town a few times, but we're like, man, it's not worth all that jazz. It's not worth all the crazy hassle, especially with times being crazy. And that's it, man. One thing I kind of do in my work, because I do retail sales. I work in a furniture store. And, we have a lot of people that come by. We call them transients, just because they're transitioning from one area to another. And I'd be kind with them, guys. Seriously. You don't know what's going on in their lives to make them where they're at, or where they're going, or why they are the way they are. Could be emotional, could be chemical. But I always try to look at it as a perspective of being kind to them. And my coworkers kind of know me as like a centurion, or paladin, whatever you want to call it. But I actually have no idea what they call me behind my back. They might call me, pretty a little crazy. But if they come in, I kind of just, say hi to them. What's going on? How can we help you? And if they just need a little help, man, I'm cool about that. We have a soda machine. Sometimes we have popcorn and stuff. I say, hey, let me get that for you. Do you need some water? Are you cool? You're right. And if there's some that are rowdy, I just tell them, hey, man, you just got to be chill. What can we do for you? You can stay here for a short while, but you got to go. It's a place of business. And there's some that really are nasty. It could be just because it's sad, man. It hurts my heart. A lot of them are far gone. And I think to myself that a lot of these people are brothers, someone's brother, someone's sister, mother, daughter. And I think that's why I treat them with kindness, because somewhere out there they have family, they have friends. So, I just want to make sure they're safe and we're safe. And in my community, in my work community, it's pretty cool. I've kind of fallen into that role to just kind of be the person that just makes sure everyone's okay. I'm not trying to be a hero or a badass, because that's, honestly, I'm a big introvert. I grew up as an introvert, so I just kind of grew out of it, realizing there's a whole world of experience out there. And going back to my workplace, I kind of just learned that that's what they needed. They need somebody that was going to kind of just make sure everyone's okay. And there's like two other guys too. They'll kind of like come up behind me. They're bigger. They're big dudes, One guy's really cool, man. He's an ex-boxer, ex-MMA, and I'm sure he trains all the time. His buddy's pretty big too, but I'm usually the first person to just make sure everyone's all right. So just fall into that role. If people appreciate, great. If they don't, that's great too. I just think, like, going back to community, that's where I've come to make sure I'm at. Same thing in my neighborhood. We have people that try to camp out the park and make sure they're okay. If they're doing paraphernalia, if they're doing illicit things, like, hey guys, you got to go. You can't be doing that here. This is a kids park. There's a lot of kids that play soccer, baseball, and it sucks. I used to kind of do a jog, walk around the park, just try to stay fit. I love to eat, so I try to stay fit. And I'd pick up needles all the time, and it sucked. I don't want these poor kids getting poked or hurt. So there's other neighbors too that would come. And that's what I can do immediately in my community. And I think that's kind of what's bled into the Twitter thing, doing videos, doing kind of graphics. It's really cool. It's falling now into the part where I just want to share what I really like. I think in the past I was just really worried and concerned what people would think, what people would, how they react. And I guess got to a point, and I'm gotten older. I'm 44, and in my 20s I was more willing to go out there, but life beats you down. A lot of things happen, and I guess got really put back by worrying about what people would think, trying to get people's approval. And I think as I've gotten older now, it matters what I approve of, what I want to do. And if I find those people who are willing to come on that journey with me, great. If people are just, giving me a lot of jazz, that's great too. It's their right. People have the right to not like what I'm doing. They have the right to give their opinion, or if they don't understand something, I could try to say, hey, check this out. This is what I see. And if they tell me to go eat cow or something, or take a hike, that's cool too. So, yeah, guys, just, I probably went real long-winded here. This is what I think these cool thoughts are about. Just kind of about giving, my experience, and maybe, hopefully, if this does get bigger, great. If it doesn't, that's great too. People can give back feedback also. We'll see how these kind of videos evolve, how they go. And holy cow, I haven't gotten one DoorDash order. Well, I kind of just say to myself, things happen for a reason, right? Just got to keep on being persistent and consistent, and I think things pays off. That kind of mentality has really helped me out a lot. When you're doing something and things, don't seem like they're working out, or the bleakest, it's just a little bit before things turn out, come around, or the storm's almost over. And I leave you guys with one thought. There was a great story, and it was called, I think it's called 6 Feet from Gold. And just really summing the whole story up. Let's say this was during the gold rush, and these two brothers go, and they get claim, they get a whole bunch of equipment, they start digging and stuff like that, and they hit gold, big gold. So they dig down, They are like, okay, cool, we got our whole life set up in front of us, we're gonna be wealthy. And then the vein goes dry. Just as fast as the gold came, it's gone. So they keep digging down, nothing. And they say, you know what, let's just cut our losses, sell our stuff, and just move on. So the person that was buying all this equipment, now he didn't know anything about gold or prospecting, but he knew enough to find someone who did understand gold and prospecting. So he had bought all this equipment from these guys, and they kind of went back from where they came from. So he had a surveyor, like a geologist, come out, look at everything. Guy did some measurements and says, okay, cool. Well, gold veins, they go on an angle. They don't go straight down. So if you kind of just move 6 feet over and just follow that vein down at an angle, or its natural angle, you'll be golden again. So he paid the guy his, commission, moved on, and it ended up being one of the biggest veins of that time. And I think this is based on a true story, guys. If I wish I really knew the names and the places, but I'm just giving you the idea of the lesson. And he became very, very wealthy. So the whole idea is that these other guys, they got into an opportunity, but they gave up when a little bit of hardship came in. Instead of kind of reaching out and expanding their horizons and getting experience from other people who kind of are in that field or that expertise, they just gave up. And that's cool, not knocking. Sometimes it's good to just move on, if that's not for you. But this other person had no idea what it was about, but he found somebody who did, and it changed his life. That small moment where you take, opportunity, knowledge, and leverage, and it makes all the difference. So that's it for today, guys. I wish you guys best of luck. Love the family out there. I'm learning, experiencing a lot more. It's really broadened my horizons. So just keep on sharing, keep on being you guys. And that's it. Till next time, Cool Vids, Paradox Cycle, Chris, whatever. Laters, man. Bye.